Hi, my name is John Olson. This is my first time at Port Jerry, but I've already heard some pretty scary things about this place, like the fatal dodgeball game.
He's dead, folks. Ugh.
Or the man-eating octopus. Or the murder of Bradford Bloodstone.
It's an emergency. I'm not calling my doctor, I'm calling a lawyer. I'm gonna sue the bastards. Food poisoning. Oh.
Look, Mom, that guy's dead.
He's not dead, sweetie. He's just, fainted.
He sure looks dead. But nothing could be scarier than the story I heard last night.
Dude, you hold the paddle totally wrong. You hold it like this.
Mine! I throw it up! Hey, freak, it's mine! It's mine!
You don't know crap. This is the professional way to hold it.
I'm starting with the ball! I'm starting with the ball!
You totally suck at ping pong. Let's do something else. This is boring. You hold it totally the wrong way. You hold it like this. This is the better way to play.
Screw this. Someone get hurt.
Daisy, Mary Sue, stop that!
Stop it! Look, dark! Get out of the way! I'll get the ball! Stop that! I pulled my leg!
Shut up, crybaby.
Get out of the way! My leg! Hon, it's all your fault!
It's like this every time. It's driving me out of my mind.
This is Port Jerry, is it not?
Yes.
I was told that this was a very kid-friendly place.
Yeah, but the kids aren't being very friendly at the moment.
What do you mean?
They've been fighting from the moment we got up here.
Well, vacations often bring out the worst in children, don't they?
I don't get it. A vacation is supposed to be the best part of the year for a kid.
It would seem that way, wouldn't it? But in fact, vacations are usually a time of interpersonal pressure, accompanied by sensory overload and motor overload. And add to that, the potential chemical imbalances brought about by a sudden change of diet. No McDonald's at Lake George, correct? And even a change of altitude. For example, the highest peak in this area is well over 1,000 feet above sea level. All of these potentially disruptive factors, in fact, more than potentially disruptive, the literature is full of documented cases that form the basis for the kind of longitudinal studies which, when considered in subsequent clinical work, is sure to modify current attitudes towards that American sacred cow, the family vacation.
You seem to know quite a lot about this. Excuse me, what was your name?
Ubitsa, Dr. Donald Ubitsa. My dissertation was entitled Physical versus Psychological Factors Influencing Affect in the American Family Vacation.
So, Professor Ubitsa, you teach where?
Well, to begin with, it's not Professor Ubitsa. I don't teach. I view the entire academic enterprise with a high degree of disregard.
I bet he was denied tenure.
I have no interest in meaningless studies that produce incremental, insignificant results. Papers that get read by a few dozen old daughters in the field. Why, you'd be amazed at the sorts of insane projects that get public funding. For example, there's a researcher, what's his name? Samuel Svoboda. Yes, Samuel Svoboda. He is the recipient of $1 million grant. And to do what? Not some sort of groundbreaking analysis, but to do an analysis of analysis. Or an analysis of an analysis of an analysis. So you see, I choose not to waste the taxpayers' money on such scientifically incestuous garbage.
So what do you do, Dr. Ubitsa, right?
Oh, please. Donald. I run a summer camp, one designed to address precisely the kinds of issues that we have been discussing.
You mean whiny kids on vacation?
Why, yes. You see, each session runs a week. We take a half dozen or so children per group, place them in a camp, which is staffed not by your average freshman college student, but by professional, board-certified psychologists, specialists in PAVSS.
PAVSS?
Yes, PAVSS. Pre-Adolescent Vacation Stress Syndrome. 1 week in our camp, and your children will come back like little dolls.
Or zombies.
And the sessions for this season?
Are open. Here, I have some literature in my cabin. I'll go get it, and I'll get you my business card as well.
But a program like this must cost a fortune.
Au contraire! The program is publicly funded. The only costs to the client are nominal administrative costs. Our next session starts Monday. There are still places available. Please do contact me if you're interested.
Sounds like a good deal.
I wouldn't mind my kids coming back like little dolls.
Wouldn't it be a good idea to check this guy's credentials?
Oh, come on, Serena. Stop being such a worrywart. It's clear he knows what he's talking about. Besides, the session starts Monday. Today's Saturday. It's only a week. It's local. We can visit.
Sally Ann, don't you smell something rotten here? Didn't you ever have your kids in daycare?
We had a live-in nanny.
And you didn't check her out first?
Not her, him. And I didn't have to. I could tell he was fine. Very religious, always praying. Muhammad Atta or something.
Okay, you win. I'm ready to send them to Timbuktu.
Did I step in your seat? Let me go. Get out of the way.
All right, driver, take us out.
What is it?
Liz, don't lose those pre-addressed envelopes. I want you to write every day. See you in a week.
Stop that, you butt face!
Who said that?
She was hitting me.
You said that? Driver, stop the boat. That is not permissible. This is going to end right now. Now, let me make one thing perfectly clear. You all are going to become little dolls. Little non-talking dolls. Is that clear? Driver, drive on.
You mean you're just gonna leave him there?
I let him keep his life preserver, did I not? We'll pick him up tonight. If he's still alive, that is. Did I forget to mention that the surrounding waters are shark-infested? That should serve as a lesson to him.
Gee, I wish I'd been able to go away to a camp as a kid.
Well, I did, and I hated every minute of it. The counselors were like sadists.
What do you mean?
Our hikes were more like forced marches. And meals? My dog eats better. You want to talk about outdoor activities? Prison details have more fun. And then there were the Leadership for Young Girls sessions.
I guess you never went back.
Out, quickly. Up onto the island. Come here. Everybody come on. Gather around, have a seat. Go on, have a seat. Listen well, all of you. This is the Island of Youth. Do any of you know why it is so named?
Because it's like Never Neverland, you never grow old.
Ah, the enchanting naivete of the young. You are close to the mark. Now, what's your name?
Daisy.
Ha! Even your name befits your childish fairy tale notions. The Island of Youth is so named because people here do not grow old. That is, they don't have the chance to grow old. And you will be here for the rest of your soon-to-be shortened lives.
Listen, dork, we're supposed to be here on a one-week camping trip.
But what is supposed to be and what will be are two separate things entirely. You see, you will be here for the rest of your lives. You are subjects in an observation, a scientific observation, an observation as to how long or even whether you will survive here by yourselves.
Yeah, well, what happens when our parents find out?
Your question assumes an ignorance on their part that is hardly an evidence.
Huh?
They already know. No, you disgusting little miscreants. I merely relieved them of a situation and they readily agreed, let me assure you.
I don't believe you.
You must be crazy. This is insane.
You may believe as you wish, but that hardly changes the circumstances of your stay here. Look around you. You'll see virtually no shelter. There are no coolers with food ready for you. No toilets. None of the comforts of home. From this day forward, you are here on your own. You will sleep under the stars, and on occasion, under the rain. For meals, there are the berries you collect, and the fish, chipmunks, and raccoons that you catch. And before you get any ideas of escape, let me remind you of the sharks that inhabit these waters.
But what about Hunt? You said you'd pick him up tonight.
Well, now that you mention it, it's hardly worth the effort, is it? Such a shame, though, that I lost such a promising research subject.
But where are all the other kids in this project of yours? Yeah, no one can escape. Where are all the other kids?
Alas, most children refuse to believe that they will not be leaving, ever. However, there is one child, of course he's no longer a child, who was brought here many years ago, who is still here. Come, I'll introduce you to him. Come on.
Ow. Ouch. I have prickly things in my finger. Who can I be?
Cliff, I have some visitors for you. Children, this is Cliff. Cliff was given over to my custody in the year... What year was that?
1959.
Yes, children, 1959, when Dwight D. Eisenhower was President of the United States.
I told you a million times. I'll never use Crest. The only toothpaste I'll ever use is Ipana.
But with Crest, you get 21% fewer cavities.
Yeah? Well, I heard it gives you 100% less brains.
Oh? And what makes you believe that?
Talking to you!
Cliff, that's no way to talk to your mother.
Yeah, why not? What are you, Betty Crocker Mother of the Year?
Cliff, it's Betty Crocker Cook of the Year and Good Housekeeping Mother of the Year.
Well, excuse me. I didn't also know that you were in the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Look, as your mother, I am responsible for your well-being, for your upbringing.
Look, as my mother, I have another word for what you are.
What? Cliff, what? Which word? Which word?
The one you just said.
But I didn't say anything. I asked, which word?
Yeah, that one. The question you just asked.
You mean which word?
Yeah,
You mean which?
bingo! Except start it with a B.
As you can imagine, the young lad's parents were beside themselves with frustration. They were overjoyed when a young researcher, my father as a matter of fact, made their parents the same offer I made yours.
Keep your hands off me, you cootie-haired creep.
Shut up and do as you're told.
Now listen, greaseball. You can't drive a boat without running lights at night.
Yeah, well, where we're going, there are no other boats to see us. Now, get in and do as you're told.
And you can't put me in a boat without a life preserver.
What makes you think I have the slightest interest in preserving your miserable life?
So, who did you tell me who the president was? George Bush? Who won the space race? Did Roger Maris ever break Babe Ruth's record? I need to know.
Ah, yes, inquiring minds need to know.
Look, if this is some sort of prank, it's gone way too far.
Yeah, just how long do you think you can get away with this?
Yeah, how long before our faces start showing up on milk cartons? Yeah, or on the 11 o'clock news.
If I thought that your parents had the slightest interest in you, I would be concerned. But they don't, and I'm not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have quite a bit of work to do. Driver, prepare the boat and get rid of their life jackets.
Hey, what's that?
What the heck? Let's go see. Hun, are you okay? You guys, it's Hun over here. He's okay.
Youth to research, youth to research. Do you copy? Youth to research.
Research.
We have a situation here.
What situation?
Hunt washed ashore.
Hunt? Hunt who?
Hunt, the boy you ditched in the lake. He made it to the island alive.
All right, so what?
What do you mean, so what? How long do you think it will be before the others figure out that the waters aren't shark infested? How's Hunt?
He's resting. He's exhausted.
And where have you been all this time?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of particular about bathrooms or what passes for a bathroom.
That's the least of our problems.
I don't think we have a problem. What do you mean, Daisy? Hunt was in that water for hours. And almost drowned. But most importantly, he didn't get eaten.
So?
No meal means no sharks. You mean you beat us lying about the shark?
No, he's a knight in shining armor. Of course he's lying, the creep. Which means we can just swim out of here.
Well, I think it would be too risky since Cliff's the only survivor and all that, you know?
Cliff is the only one who stayed. Everyone else must have escaped.
That's gotta be the case. Or else we would have heard about disappearing kids on Oprah or seen it in the National Enquirer.
So Cliff is the only one who believes all this stuff.
So it's the survival of the scaredest.
But I can't swim.
And besides, we can't swim at night. It's too risky. So here's what we do. We make a break for it tomorrow. Look, there's no sense in all of us risking it. Let's take the strongest swimmer. Tomorrow, they make a break for it and get help.
Deal.
Youth to research. Youth to research.
What now?
Look, it's bad. They're gonna try to escape at daybreak. I heard them. They figure there are no sharks.
Well, talk to them. Spook them.
I don't think I can.
Look, this should be a piece of cake. If I can con the parents, you can con the kids. Now hop to it. There's a lot of cash riding on this.
Look, I'll do what I can. But if they find out...
Just remember everything I've done for you. I got you out of that hellhole of an orphanage, and I can just as quickly throw you back in there.
Okay. Calm down. I'll try to convince them.
Convince us of what?
Yeah, convince us of what?
Catch her! Get her!
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? You weren't kidnapped like the rest of us, were you? You're working for him! Where is she? I can't find her! I don't know where she is! Where's my ambulance? Well, she may have been a spy, but she wasn't supposed to drown. Are you sure you want to do this? Well, someone's got to risk it.
Think they've spent their first night learning how to get along. Dr. Lubitsa is so inspiring.
But I miss them already.
What's to miss? For once, I'm enjoying my vacation. Besides, they'll all be back in a week.
Like little dolls.
So what's new?
We were all just wondering how the kids were doing.
Who's that child in the water?
Cassie?
It's not what you thought.
What do you mean, Cassie? What do you mean?
Cassie, what's not what we thought?
Where are the other kids?
Where's prisoners? I escaped. You gotta help. Quick.
I can't believe
it.
This is a nightmare.
Somehow, I'm not surprised.
Then why didn't you say something?
I figured a week with Ubitsa would help build some character.
Once we get our kids back, I'm gonna sue the bum.
You mean for fraud and wrongful imprisonment?
No, slander. He called my research insignificant, and I have a scientific reputation to defend.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. My kid nearly drowned getting home. The other kids are trapped and kidnapped on some desert island, and you're worried about your stinking reputation?
I understand that a professional reputation has no meaning to an ignorant non-scientist, but...
Ignorant non-scientist? How dare you speak to me in that kind of voice?
I'll speak to you in any tone that's appropriate for the occasion.
Look, it's no big deal. The experience is probably good for them.
How can you say a thing like that? They're in mortal danger.
What's in mortal danger is my professional future.
Will you guys stop arguing and do something?
I have a string of grant proposals going to review, and everybody knows that these reviews aren't completely confidential, and I have a professional reputation to defend.
Will you stop whining about your professional reputation? Just be glad that no one is on to how you cook your data.
Shh! Not here, dear. This is neither the time nor the professional place.
This is precisely the time and place. Why shouldn't people know? My husband is a quack. Quack, 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 quack.
I can't believe it.
What difference does a day make? It's character building.
But he might have killed them.
I can't believe this is happening.
You know, if I win in court, I won't need another grant.
You and your grants. More like Grant's tomb.
Look, there they are.
Yeah, and if I hear just one more argumentative peep out of them, I'll find this Ubitsa guy and have them follow him to jail.
How can you say something like that?
What sort of parents are you? Or maybe you're in cahoots with this Ubitsa.
Look, I'm the one who spotted him a mile off. He just smelled rotten.
Look, you're forgetting. Professional reputation is of paramount importance.
Oh, go stuff your reputation up your wazoo.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
He called my research insignificant, and I have a scientific reputation.
John, guess what? I found this great camp for you to go to. It's called the Island of Youth.
Well, excuse me. I didn't know that. Okay. What were my lines again?
What year did you come here?
In 1959.
Yes, in 1959, children, when Dwight D. Eisenhower was... shoot that plane down.
Bow, bow, bow.
I'll give you this expensive face paint. Come on, I'll give you a ride in a motorboat. Come on, a ride.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you over.
I sort of got that. What's in danger is my
What's in mortal danger is my professional future.
You mean you're just gonna leave him there?
Good.
I only know.
No! I forgot.
No, he's a knight in shining armor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
No, he's a knight in shiny armor. Of course he's lying.
The creep. One more time.
Oh, go stuff your reputation up your wazoo.
Don't
Don't laugh. Now we have to do it again. I cannot work under these conditions.
John, guess what? I found this great...
What happened last year? We have a line from Ari coming up.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Your line is...
I know.
Okay.
Listen, dork, we're supposed to be here on a one-week camping trip.
I can't believe... Who am I talking to?
To them, to the other two girls.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. My child's nearly drowned, the other kids are kidnapped on some island, and you're worried about your stinking reputation?
Oh, that's to Hillary. Ah, the enchanting naivete of the young. What's the line? Listen well, all of you. What was that? What was that? Ah, but what is supposed to be and what will be, those are two separate things.
Step over there. You leaned into outhouse.
Well, yeah, it would be too risky, because, I mean, you know how Cliff is... Sorry. There was a spider on my neck. Ew.
Once this is Cal's last line in the scene deal.
Where am I looking?
You're looking at everybody else. Elle, I'm gonna bend your head down. Go.
Deal.
One more time. Ella is not being comfortable here, so get it out. Go.
So Cliff is the only one who believes...
So Cliff is the only one who believes all this stuff.
So Cliff is the only one who believes all this stuff.
Good.
Never Neverland, you can never grow up
But
there.
we might as well shoot Kira's line.
Oh, Kira?
Okay, go. Look at them.
Everyone else must have escaped.
Ariana. Let's do it again. Don't look at her like, look at her. Okay, once more.
Wait, what was it?
And I've got my last one. I've got the last line of the play, apparently. I can't believe I'm hearing this. Okay. Oh, go stuff your reputation up your wazoo. Who's
That's Joanne, probably.
talking to?
Talking to Hillary.
Okay, and I just can't believe I'm hearing it.
Right.
Okay, shocks my sensibilities.
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, go stuff your reputation up your wazoo.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Okay, start. Everybody out.
That's enough?
Shoot.
I'm shooting.
Right, now same thing, you're arguing with Joanne. You gotta look, you gotta argue back.